welcome back to the Chef Ricardo cooking program. Today we're going to make some lovely Jamaican, this is the original Jamaican fried fritters. It's different and I'm going to tell you, you guys are going to love this recipe. It is Easter and we are doing some Jamaican original fried fritters. So what I want to say to you, as you can see, this is a medium-sized pot right here with some water inside of it. I'm going to give you the full process of how you can make your Jamaican fried fritters. Next, right here on this piece of a white board right here, my cutting board, I got a cup. As you can see, I'm using half of the fish. 1, 2, 3 pieces of the fish right here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be careful when you put it in the water because you don't want to get burned, so you have to be careful. I'm gonna put it straight inside of the pot like this, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna boil it for about roughly 3 minutes to 4 seconds inside of that pot. So as you can see, what I'm doing at the moment is in the pot. I'm just gonna cover it and leave it for boil for about roughly 4 minutes. I don't want to overcook it because we're gonna use it inside of that flour. Beautiful Jamaican recipe. I'm giving you from scratch. This is all most Jamaican do when they're gonna make their fritters. If not, you can soak into some water for 24 hours. So when it starts to boil, this is the way it look. I don't want it to boil over my stove, so what I do, I just simple lift it off like this. This is ready. I'm gonna turn off my stove because it is ready. I don't need to boil it too much to get rid of the salt, because we need the salt inside of that fritter. So this is ready. Right here, I have some water inside of my bowl right there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that 3 pieces of a saltfish and put it straight in the water like this. What we are doing, we're going to cool it down and we're going to pick it up and take a little bit away some of the salt from it. Then next, what we're going to do, we're going to simply show you another way what we can do. It's simple, put it on because it's cold water inside of it, and let's break it into some pieces like this. Nice one. As you can see what I'm doing, look at this. This is just really nice and beautiful. I know you guys are going to love this fried saltfish. You're gonna make a lovely, nice fried fritters. I know you guys are gonna love this one. So this is the way it look when you pick it up inside of the cold water. As you guys can see what is going on right here. This is the way it look really different. So this is ready. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna simply pour off the water. Pour off the water from the fish, and here it is right here. Beautiful. So what next we're gonna do now, we're gonna make it some, we're gonna get some flour and we're gonna make it some lovely. I have a medium-sized bowl right here. As you can see, now I'm gonna use my bowl. What I'm gonna do, I'm using my measurement cup. This is 1 cup of flour which I'm putting in so far. I'm gonna use 1 cup and a little bit of flour. 1 cup and 3/4 flour inside of it like this. Nice one. Next thing, we're gonna put that saltfish we should just boil off inside of the bowl like this. Then next thing, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna get simple a piece of an onion just like this. This is just 1/4 onion. I'm gonna cut it up really fine and put it inside of it also. I know you guys are gonna love this one. So just dice up the onion really fine and I put it straight inside of it like this. This is the white onion. Then next, I have a piece of a spring onion right here, wash off already. We're gonna use this piece and we're gonna cut it up really fine and put it also inside of it. So I'm cutting up really fine to put it straight inside of it. I know you guys are gonna love this recipe. It's Easter, so we have to have a lot of stuff on the menu. Please can you subscribe to my YouTube channel and tell me what you think about this Caribbean fried fritters. So right here is a spring onion. We put it straight in it just like this. Really nice. Then next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a pinch of a pepper inside of it like this. Then what we're gonna do, simple, next we're gonna put just a little pinch of salt, not too much, because the saltfish already have a little salt also inside of it. Just a little pinch of salt inside. Then next thing, when we have the Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper, we cannot leave this. This one you have to have on gloves to cut it because it's really hot and I don't want you to get burned. And this one is really, when I'm saying really hot, this one is really hot, and this one is from the Jamaican. So it's the Scotch bonnet pepper red danger. So use your gloves. If you use your hand or your knife, please wash your hand very carefully. Your gloves is very important to use to cut the pepper. If you're using a knife, use it and wash it very carefully off. Right, here's the pepper. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna simply cut off a little piece, just like this right here. This little piece, and I'm gonna just cut it up really fine. In some really, when I said really fine, really fine. I'm not gonna even touch it because I know what is Scotch bonnet pepper, really hot. And if you use it, remember, wash your hand and your bowl very careful after, because I don't want you to get any burn. Right here is it. Look at this. This is the way it's so fine and small. And I got a little bit more. Put it straight inside of it. With the Scotch bonnet pepper, it gives it a nice flavor and a nice taste. And I know you guys will love this one. Beautiful and nice. So I want you guys to enjoy the recipe. Then next, what we're gonna do, as I said, we have the white onion, the spring onion, we got everything so far, the pepper and the Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper, and this is the way most Jamaican make their fried fritters. Some people put curry inside of it, but we're not gonna make this curry one today. So we're gonna mix it up just like this. Really nice. Take a little time and add a little bit of water inside of it like this. As I see what I'm doing. I want to say you can add curry if you like, but you don't need to add any. You can add a little bit of paprika if you like also. I'm gonna put a pinch, just a little pinch of paprika inside of it. That's to show you guys how it look. So I'm putting a little pinch of paprika inside of it, and I'm gonna add just a little bit more water. Now, just to show you that you can use paprika also. As you can see, looking really good. So you just take a little time and just add the water, so this don't need any more water. Because this is the way how you want it to be look. Look at that, really nice and beautiful. So I want you guys to just enjoy the recipe and subscribe my YouTube channel. So next thing, what we're gonna do, we're gonna fry it off. So let's look what we're gonna do now. We're gonna just put this straight inside of that pot and fry it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some vegetable oil inside of this pot. I'm already switched on my stove and the pot a little bit warm. I'm gonna put roughly about half cup of vegetable oil inside of the frying pan like this. So as you can see what I'm doing, that's half cup of vegetable oil. So I know you guys are gonna love this recipe because I'm giving you the full version of the Jamaican, how to make the Jamaican fried fritters. This is one of the best. A lot of Jamaican love this recipe. A lot of Caribbean island use this recipe. A lot of African use this recipe, but probably in a different way. But this recipe, I want to say, is a really nice recipe, and I will encourage anyone to try this recipe. Beautiful, really nice, and I'm telling you, I know you guys gonna love this one because this is one from Chef Ricardo recipe. So what I'm gonna simply do, I'm just gonna try and see if it's ready. So as you can see, it start to get ready. Have your stove on a medium size heat, not too high. So I'm gonna take my little time and I'm gonna put them in one by one. And I'm using my same wooden spoon which I just used to mix it. So right here is gonna be the first one. Just like that. Look at that, beautiful and nice. I know you guys are gonna love this one. Then just put a little bit more on this one. Really nice recipe. So what I did, if you notice what I did, I didn't use too much flour because I don't want it to overcome the saltfish and the season. I just use a cup and 3/4 flour because I want you, when you're biting that saltfish, you're tasting that beautiful fish inside of it. So as you can see what I'm doing at the moment, this is the way old Jamaican make their fried fritters. Beautiful recipe. Gonna put a little bit more on that one. And take a little time, keep frying them like this, make them have a little space. Lovely. So you can have this for Easter. Easter morning, you can have this. Look at that. Really nice and beautiful. Medium size heat, medium size frying. So allow that to fry roughly about 6 minutes on each side until you see you get that dark brownish color look, that goldish look. That's what you're looking for. So as you can see, they're frying. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna simply turn them over to the other side. Look at this. Really nice and beautiful. So I'm turning over to the other side. Be careful with your heat. I don't want too hot, too high. Your heat to be too high. So turning your heat. Remember, have your meat, just have your heat on a medium size heat and fry them and get that beautiful brownish color, goldish look where we are looking for. So as you can see, looking really nice and delicious. Man, this place really similar to that fish and that pepper, especially the pepper. You have to be careful with the pepper. You can see, looking really good. Look at that, beautiful. You can see the spring onion and the pepper inside of it. Look at that, really nice and beautiful. As you can see what I'm talking about. Nice one. So right here, this one is ready. Look at this. Beautiful. So you just put it somewhere where you know the oil can be drained out of them, or you put it on a piece of a napkin just to get rid of the oil. So this one is ready. Beautiful. Look at this beautiful color. I know you guys will love this recipe. This is a full version of the recipe of how to make Jamaican fried fritters. Beautiful. Then we're gonna do some more, and I'm gonna finish off the rest for you guys just to show you one more time. So you can see, looking good. And be careful when you put them in because you don't want to get any burn, any splash, or any burn. Beautiful and nice. I want you to try this recipe in this Easter. I know you guys are gonna love this one. Not only just eating Easter bun, we have to have something different on the menu. And right here, some fish. And this is it, it's finished. So roughly 2, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fries we get out of all of it. So I know you guys are gonna love it. And I want you to enjoy the recipe and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching Chef Ricardo cooking program, and we have a lot more recipe coming up for you guys for the Easter. Enjoy the Easter break, and remember we have that bun on the recipe for the bun on my website chefricardo.co.uk. Right here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna simply check out them. Really nice. So I'm just turning over them to the other side. Look at this. Really nice and beautiful recipe. I want to say I'm using a non-stick frying pan at the moment, so I have to be careful because you don't want to scratch the bottom of the non-stick pan with my clip. And it's good to use a clip, or you can use a plastic clip to overturn it, or a fork, whatever you like. But you know, if you're using a non-stick pot like what I'm using, you don't want to scratch up your pot, so you have to just be careful what you're doing. So right here, this one is finished. I'm just gonna take them out. Look at this beautiful color, man. Really nice. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. I remember back home, man, in Jamaica, when my mom used to make this for me and my dad for my breakfast in the morning before I go to school. Then what we would do, we would get a nice piece, 2 slices of hardwood bread, and we would put that fried fritters in it with some butter. Not even with butter, just with it same way. And we would squeeze it together with some hot chocolate. You know, the hot chocolate where you would go and get when your granny have that chocolate in somewhere in the cupboard or somewhere, you get and make a nice cup of hot chocolate tea. So I remember those days, and it was really great. So here I'm sharing with someone today what you can do with your fried fritters. Beautiful recipe. So this is finished now. I'm just gonna decorate it on a plate and show you some more bits what you can do with your fried fritters for Easter. As you can see, I just finished with it a while ago, and as you can see, oh, it looking really beautiful and nice. I laid them out on that beautiful plate. I want you guys to enjoy the recipe and subscribe my YouTube channel. As I say, we have a lot more recipe coming out for Easter. But as you can see, they're looking really nice and beautiful. What you could do now, when you make them like this now, you would just put it on the table like this in the morning for breakfast with a nice hot cup of hot chocolate. But what I want to say to you, most Jamaican, this is what most Jamaican they do in Jamaica. I remember when I was young and I was growing up, my mom would get like 2 pieces of a slice of a bread, and we would put get one of the fritters, fried fritters, and we will put it in the bread like this, and then have it just like this. And then what you will do, you will cut it into half or into 4. I will have it for breakfast in the morning before we go to school. So I remember those days, and I want to tell you, it was really, really, really nice. Trust me, that one was beautiful because it was way back when. So I remember most Jamaicans have it like this with hardware bread, but you don't need to have it like this. You can have it on its own, just like this. Look at this, beautiful and nice. Enjoy the recipe and subscribe my YouTube channel. As I said, we have a lot more recipe coming out for you for Easter. So enjoy the recipe and subscribe my YouTube channel, and thank you very much for watching Chef Ricardo cooking program. Bye.